niggas turn them up. Boom, the reefer burn it up. Cause vibe reactions in the building, we for certain love. The king of this reaction thing, and it's curtains for a fool that think of coming at the team. It ain't hurting us. True, I'm a vibe like Ray, and that's my brother and them. He love it when you go monkey.
What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray here with another one. Shout out to Catherine Pope for the dono. Federico. We're doing the Charles Daniels Band in America. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of that. The Charlie Daniels Band. It is on you.
Every good American's mind right now, there's what's happened in New York and Washington a couple of weeks ago. And we have been across the length and breadth.
What, was this, about 9/11? Gotcha.
Well, at least the breadth of this country since...
This is going to be a tough one. I was living in New York when it happened. I was not that far from the ground zero. So this is, man, that was a time that it was scary. I was mad young, but it was scary, man. A scary, scary time.
American's mind right now, there's what's happened in New York and Washington a couple of weeks ago. And we have been across the length and breadth, well, at least the breadth of this country since that happened. And I'll tell you something, we're in good shape. Yeah. We are united like I have never seen us in this country. We get ready to kick some butt, you know. This is called In America.
Oh, my man. Oh, man, got a whole fiddle, bro. Hold on, man. I like that. I thought we were going to go start with something soft. Nah, he went right to it. Go ahead, man. That's dope.
Well, the year's been flying slow, and the flag's been flying low, and there's a lot of people saying that America's fixing to fall. But speaking just for me, and some people from Tennessee, we've got a thing or two to tell you all. Now this lady may have stumbled, but she ain't never failed. If our enemies don't believe that, they can all go straight to hell.
Go ahead. Go tell them to go to hell, man. That's how you tell them to go to hell, too. And if they don't want to believe it, you tell them straight to hell. I want to tell everybody that don't believe it to go straight to hell. Look, at that time, the world was absolutely united. The world was united like I've never seen before. The city, I can only tell you what I saw around me. I can't tell you nobody else's story. I only can tell you mine. What I saw in my neighborhood was not connected. Because look, in my neighborhood there was a mixture of a lot of people, a lot of races, a lot of different ethnicities. It was mixed. A lot. So we had the Arabs, we had Indians, we had Dominicans, we had Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Haitians, Jamaicans, Jewish. We had Italians. We had the whole spectrum. It was there, and there was a lot of tension in the inner neighborhoods, in the boroughs. There's a lot of tension in there. At that time, there were stores that were being burnt down. There was things that were going on in the actual inner city that people were really, they weren't promoting. They weren't, at that time they couldn't. And I understood that. Even back then I understood that. At that time you couldn't really, we already saw enough negativity that we didn't want to see, obviously in the news, they didn't want to put out more and more. They were trying to keep this positive thing that social media and the news and everything got going of unity. They wanted to keep that unity thing still alive and still going. Not saying that there wasn't unity in the city, and I'm not saying there wasn't unity within the police departments, the firefighters, all that. They absolutely were. I'm talking more about the people. My neighborhood wasn't doing good. People were afraid of people that they've known for years. There was arguments, there was fights going on in school. It wasn't everything that the news put it out to be. But I continue watching this unity and this togetherness and all that, and it helped. It did help seeing how many people that weren't in New York, everybody in the other states, how they were praying for us, and they really cared. There were people out with visuals and out in different states just crying. Like, I saw it. It was there, and it was beautiful to see that unity. But I just hoped I saw a little bit more of that in the actual neighborhood in Brooklyn, in the boroughs, in the Bronx, in Long Island, in Manhattan. And you didn't. I just wish we saw it more, because it would have helped a lot of people that lost people that were in the building, in the Twin Towers, that lost family members or lost friends or neighbors or anything that were there. It would have just helped more if there was more inside the inner cities than it was just out in the open in the news and shows and stuff like that. Like, I get it, but it sucked.
If our enemies don't believe that, they can all go straight to hell. We're gonna put our feet back on the paths of righteousness, and then God bless America again. And you never did think that it ever would happen again.
That dog was giving me the mean grill, man. Either he just finished using the bathroom or he's about to use the bathroom. Hold on. I'm sorry, that dog is looking at me. Don't side me like that, pup. Don't side eye me like that. He looking like somebody's doing something that they not supposed to be doing. I love that dog.
You never did think that it ever would happen again. In the neighborhood future, you never did think that you'd ever get together again. But we died, show you we're walking real proud and we're talking real loud again. Here in the neighborhood, you never did think that it ever would happen again.
Okay.
From the sound up in Long Island, out to San Francisco Bay, and everything that's in between them is our home. Now we just a little bit.
They rocking it, bro. They not playing around. They rocking out there, man. To see it live, bro. The energy. To see it live.
Ourselves, but you outside people just best leave us alone. Cause we'll all stick together, and you take that to the bank. That's the cowboys and the hippies, and the rebels and the yanks. You just go and lay your hand on the Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and I think you're gonna finally understand. And you never did think that it ever would happen again. In the neighborhood future, you never did think that.
Woo, they sound amazing.
But we died, show food, and we're walking real proud, and we're talking real loud again. Here in America, you never did think that it ever would happen again.
NASCAR. I want to go. We passed the what the fuck's it called? We passed what was it called? It was a NASCAR thing in Florida. What? I got a blank. I don't watch NASCAR like that, obviously. But we did pass the way. I told my wife I want to go see. One day I just want to go and watch a full NASCAR performance show. What do you call it? Event. A NASCAR event. I would love to go see that. It just seems like that. I love cars, and I used to go to the races a lot in Florida when they were having races, when stuff was fun and guys actually wanted to do this shit. Now they just want to sit around and look at their phones. It's stupid. But I would love to see a NASCAR event. I would love to go. They're going left. Yeah, they're going crazy fast. Hold on, you see all the mother hens over there? Look at all the mother hens. They're getting jiggy with it. Nah. Not there. Look at. Go ahead, girl. Hey. man, buttoned it up. Like, yo, man, she felt it all. The white blouse, she felt it all. She's in it. Everybody else is just doing their own thing. She's inside the music. She's inside that. What are we doing? $50 lemonade. Man, that was a different time, man. Woo! Let's go! Shiny Shirt! Shiny Shirt on the drums is doing his thing, man. Shiny Shirt on the drums is doing his thing. I like him.
And you never did think that it ever would happen again. In the very good future, you never did think that we'd ever get together again. Oh, we dying show food, you were walking real proud, and we're talking real loud again. In the America, you never did think that it ever would happen again.
Oh, wow. Dude, that's the New York, that's the guy from New York in Times Square, the cowboy. The naked cowboy, bro. I saw him in New York when we went last time. He's still there. Dead ass, he is still there. He's a lot older then. Now, he's a lot older now, but he's still there. Oh my God, bro. We just saw him. That's crazy, man. I don't know if it's the exact him or if it's like the one that took over, but there's this naked cowboy still there. That's crazy. It gotta be him though. It gotta be him though, because this guy was like a leather. He was wrinkly. It's gotta be him. Let's go.
Thank you.
I love the energy. Dedicated to the memory of the people who did nothing more than go to work on a Tuesday morning. That's a fact. That is a fact, man. God bless America.
Thank you so very much.
Going to work on a Tuesday morning. That's all they did. That was beautiful. Love the song, man. Love it. Guys, please, if you haven't yet, go show love to the video. The link, everything's going to be down below. I love all of you from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to talk to you guys later.